My name is Anne-Marie Fahey. I was 9 when my mother died. My father sent me down to the basement that day so I wouldn't see them take her away, but he forgot to turn on the lights. So I grew up afraid of the dark. Now the only thing I'm more afraid of is being alone. I wonder if I'll ever find someone who knows me, who understands. I hope it's not too late, that there still might be someone for me just around the corner.
If you're in there, open the door.
Annie?
Sometimes you have to take a chance, risk it all, kiss me to the dawn, like a dream you know tomorrow will be gone. Don't think about anything. Just see what this moment.
Cheers. Now, you are someone I would like to talk to.
Excuse me?
Don't you think these events would be a lot more pleasant if we didn't have to talk to everyone? If we could just talk to people we like?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I'm Thomas Capano. I'm an attorney with Gregson and Oliver.
Yeah, well, I've heard great things about you.
Well, don't believe everything you hear.
I'm Anne-Marie Fahey.
Hi.
Hi.
Does the governor realize what a very lucky man he is?
Oh, I don't know about that.
You don't? Well, we should ask him. Governor!
Tom! Governor!
No, don't you dare.
Well, if you won't let him tell me about you, then
You're gonna have to do it.
Well, what is it you'd like to know?
Anything you want to tell me.
So I guess I just got used to feeling like a misfit.
Like you're alone, no matter how many people you're with?
You been reading my diary?
Everybody's lonely. Everybody's afraid to let anybody else in. Nobody trusts anybody.
What about your wife? Do you and she trust each other?
To trust, you gotta talk.
What do you mean you don't talk?
Like we're talking right now?
Mm-hmm.
No, Kay and I, the kids are great. It's just when we're alone together, it's, come on, this is, it's boring.
Oh, you're not boring me.
It's all about distance. I'm not saying she doesn't understand me. I'm not the easiest guy to understand. She's just not interested in. I get lonely.
So how long has this been going on?
Long time. What about you?
All my life.
Feels good to talk.
Me too.
Could we maybe, next week, could we, I don't know, maybe go out to lunch or something?
Sure, okay.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that.
Come on, guys. You got somewhere to be in 25 minutes. Jenny, get in the front.
Can you take Katie to practice after school?
Yeah, I want to talk to that coach of hers anyway. Grab that, Katie.
What about dinner?
You know, I'll grab something at the office. Looks like it's going to be another late night. Love you.
Buckle up.
Bye, Mom. Bye, honey.
March 10th. Tom and I meet when we can. I've never laughed so much or felt so connected to anyone. All we do is talk. I've told him about my childhood, things I've never told anyone. I feel like I've known him my whole life. Of course, I can't tell my family because he's married and our relationship can never go anywhere, but Tom says we can just be friends, and I believe him. I like to fantasize about where I'd like to be in my life someday.
I'm the world's biggest dreamer.
You?
Yeah, all the time. At work. Don't tell anybody. No, if it feels good, there's nothing wrong with it.
I like that. What?
I just know who I'll be daydreaming about at work tomorrow.
Governor Carper's office? No, we can make October 15th, but the governor's availability would be limited between 3 and 4.
Governor Carper's office? Mrs. Carper, yeah, he's just about
If the
to leave
15th
now.
is bad, afraid the governor's next availability would be...
Yeah, I'll
can you
tell
hang on? Thank you. Governor. Thanks, Jimmy. Don't forget your 3 o'clock with Senator Biden.
Right.
He's just leaving now. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Thank you. October 23rd. So why don't you think it over and let me know what you decide, okay? All right, bye-bye.
Let's go get something to eat.
I can't.
And you gotta eat.
It's not that. It's just that, I promised Tom that I'd meet him over at the Longbow.
Again.
We're just good friends.
And let me tell you something. 40-year-old men with wives and families are never just good friends with young single women.
But he's been very respectful, Eleanor. It's really not what you think. I shouldn't even be talking about this.
Be careful. If you want to talk about it, I'm here, okay?
It's going to be a wonderful confirmation, Thomas.
How's the new rectory coming?
Well, you know, not everyone's as generous as you are.
Well, I'll see what I can do to twist a few arms for you, bud.
Tom, can I have a word?
Excuse me? Everybody okay?
Hi.
Man, God, the amount of money he's giving these guys, he must own this place. You want to step out for a little fresh air?
What are you, an idiot?
You shouldn't let him talk to you that way.
Oh, forget about it.
Sit down. Show some respect. They all come to him. You see that? Every one of those men needs your brother for something.
Yeah, Ma, he's the greatest.
The two of you could learn a lot from him.
Hi, this is Annie. Leave a message and I'll get right back to you.
Annie, I have to give you up for your sister's birthday. At least promise me you'll eat a lot of cake. Gotta go. Te amo. Excuse me. She looks beautiful.
Your father would be so proud.
That's what family's all about, Mom. That's what matters.
Okay, everybody, let's hear it for the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Kathleen!
Coming through. Let's get them while they're hot.
Oh,
Birthday girl.
oh, thank you.
Hey, guys, save some for Annie. You know how she is.
That's right. She's good for our half a wing at least.
Oh, you should see my thighs.
Well, then let's see them then, Annie.
Don't you dare, Annie. These ones do not deserve it.
Ooh, diamond, that's nice. Oh, thanks. I got it at a flea market.
Oh, yeah. How you doing?
Good, good. Truth. It's just, she makes it look so easy.
You having a good time?
I think she knows how lucky she is.
Join the club's what we're all looking for.
Too much to ask to want to find the right guy and have a family.
Right guy, that's the hard part.
This one is from Annie.
Oh, don't read that.
Why not? Should I read it?
Read it.
Kathleen, when no one else was there for me, you were. My second mother, my older sister, my role model, and my best friend. I love you more than I can say, Annie.
Oh, Mama's locked it. Thank you.
You deserve it, Kath. I don't know where I'd be without you.
I am so proud of you, Annie. It means a lot for you to say that.
Hey, you mind if I cut in here?
Hi, did I tell you where I'd be?
Well, I figured you had to be here. Happy birthday, Kathleen.
Oh, do I know you?
Annie's told me all about you. You must be Patrick. Yeah. Hello, Patrick. Nice to meet you. You're Brian, huh? Hi there. I'd like to buy drinks for everyone. Kevin, around for the house, huh? Around for the house. Happy birthday. Annie, can we get out of here?
I can't just leave.
I really need to talk to you.
All right, let's open the rest of the gifts.
Hey, Annie, yours is going to be a tough act to follow.
Where is she?
Thank you. Sorry to have pulled you out of there like I did. Things got off track at home. I just needed to talk to someone.
Hey, it's all right. I had already given Kath my gift, and just sorry that you're having such a hard time.
You're lucky to have a family like that. Everyone seemed to be having such a good time. Yeah. Leave it to me to spoil it.
Hey, you don't spoil anything. I just hope I don't spoil anything for you.
You?
Yeah.
You've made me happier than I've been in a long time, Annie.
Come inside.
Annie?
Annie!
Where is she? Did you check the kitchen?
No. This food must have been sitting out for days.
Purse is here. And her wallet.
Annie? Calling the police.
I've already called them.
Hey, Annie, listen, I know we're on for Saturday, but they're having a cookout tonight after work, and it would be great if you came by. Okay? Okay, let me know.
Thursday, 8:34 p.m.
Hi, it's Molly. Thought you were gonna call me. Oh, well, I'll be in and out all day, but, give me a ring, okay? Because I'm starting to worry about you.
Friday, 1:23 p.m.
Hey, are you there? We're still on for tonight, right? How come you never called me back? Anyway, I'll pick you up at 7, okay? Annie.
Saturday, 10:30.
Please, God, let her be all right.
Hi, Annie, it's Kathleen. You never called me back. I'm gonna see you at Brian's tonight, right? Call me, okay? Bye.
Saturday, 11:42 a.m.
I'm Detective Gugliotta, Anne-Marie Fahey's apartment?
Yes, she's been missing for 3 days.
And you are?
Dan Chapman, I'm her boyfriend. I'm her brother.
You sure she's not with friends? Went off on a trip or something?
No, she'd have told us. We called all her friends.
She had dinner Thursday night with Tom Capano. It was the last entry in her diary. She was trying to break off their affair.
What?
Tom Capano, attorney for the city?
According to this, she'd been seeing him for about a year.
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
You mind if I take a look at that? Capano. Sorry to bother you at this hour. We're looking for a missing girl, Miss Anne-Marie Fahey.
What do you mean missing?
Oh, from what I'm told, no one's seen her since last Thursday night.
Well, last time I saw her was also Thursday. We went to dinner in Philadelphia. Took her home 10:30 at night.
And you've heard nothing since?
Look, I wouldn't worry too much. Anne-Marie is kind of an airhead. Very unpredictable.
So you think she just might show up?
More than likely. Probably all just a big misunderstanding.
Excuse me, you mind if we just take a look around a little bit?
You mean inside? My girls are asleep upstairs.
Just take a few minutes.
You're Gugliotta, right?
Yes, sir.
I tell you what. She's not at her desk. First thing Monday morning, you give me a call and I will give you the whole tour.
She's not inside your house then?
No, she is not. I don't know where she is.
Then I suppose you wouldn't mind if we just took a look around.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I understand. Mr. Capano, it would just take a few minutes. Why, just... Mr. Capano? Mr. Capano?
I've fallen in love with Tom Capano. I trust him completely. He makes me feel safe.
It's been exactly 1 week since Anne Marie Fahey was last seen leaving Governor Tom Carper's office. The Fahey family, desperate for answers, are extending their pleas to the public for assistance.
We ask anyone who might have seen her, who may have any information about her whereabouts, to contact the police immediately.
Please, someone must have seen something. Someone has to know what happened to her. So if anyone has seen Annie or knows where she is, we need your help.
The police continue their search, but are turning up little in the way of leads. We do have reports, however, that the governor has spoken to President Clinton and has asked the U.S. Attorney's Office to join the investigation.
Detective Guglielmo?
Guglielmo. You are?
Colin Connolly, U.S. Attorney's Office.
That's what I thought.
I understand you're handling the Fahey case.
And you're gonna be my boss, is that it?
Possibility that she was taken across state lines makes this a federal case. I was brought in at the request of the governor and President Clinton.
Congratulations.
Yeah, just so you know, Detective, my plan is to work this case as partners.
Mm-hmm.
I take it there's been no sign of her since?
Nope.
You think she's alive?
What do you think?
Well, as far as I know, you have no body, no sign of struggle, and no weapon.
So you think she's alive?
I didn't say that.
She was having an affair. I think maybe you want to look at this.
You know who the man was?
A lawyer from Gregson Oliver, runs public finance for the city. Sits on the boards of 4 major charities. Smart, wealthy, connected. Also used to be my superior when he was the mayor's chief of staff.
You think he murdered her?
You just said we have no evidence.
I'm asking you what you think, Detective. Do we have a homicide or a missing person?
It's not important what I think.
Did you search his house?
Yeah, it was a one-time walkthrough. No drawers, no closets, nothing close up.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. What was his name?
Tom Capano.
What are you making?
Capellini di pomodoro e funghi. I like mushrooms, right?
I'm not used to having anybody cook for me.
I figured here, I taste it. It's hot.
It's delicious.
Yum.
Sorry. Tom, it's just the two of us.
Yeah, you said you were hungry. Besides, you stand to gain a few pounds?
Oh, well, believe me, I could afford to lose a few.
You're serious? Anne Marie, if you could see your body the way that I do.
And, what way is that?
This way.
Let me get that.
Hi. Where would you like it set up?
Bring it in.
Put it right here.
What did you do? You bought me a TV?
Well, I was gonna buy flowers, but I was trying to be practical.
accept
Why?
this.
You don't like it?
No, I do. It's just that...
Annie, nothing gives me more pleasure than to make you happy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to pressure you.
Tom.
Let me take care of you.
October 3rd. I know I have something with Thomas I've never had before. I'm tired of doubting myself and being afraid. Maybe I deserve love.
So I don't know what to do.
What's not to know?
Well, he asked me to be his girlfriend. He wants to start paying my rent.
So?
I'm not a charity case. It's wrong.
What, that the hottest guy in Wilmington is madly in love with you?
Well, he's married.
Like, that would stop half the women in this city. It's that Catholic thing, right?
It's not a thing. It's who I am. Or used to be.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
Oh, his marriage isn't working. It hasn't for a long time, so...
Well, that might be true, but you have to be careful you don't take this thing too seriously.
It's a little late for that.
What is so hard about giving a girl a job?
But doing what?
Secretary, office manager.
It's a construction business, Tom.
Guys, she's the governor's scheduling secretary. I don't think she's going to have much of a problem with Capano Construction.
All I'm saying is we can't accommodate every bimbo.
Since when?
Since I got you out of that bribery mess? Or since I helped you escape drug prosecution? Look, guys, the truth is, neither one of you would be here right now if it weren't for me. And I'd be Attorney General if it weren't for you. So, if I ask you to give this girl, any girl, a job, I think that you had better do it! Okay. Thank you. If you don't mind, I have someplace I need to be.
I thought we were gonna have lunch.
Take a look at that.
She's got it down to the minute, huh? It's 11 to 11:20 GNL. CS 12 to 1. Call AMF 115.
Scheduling, Jerry. The key to life. Hey there, gorgeous. We're still on, aren't we? Just leave my office.
I still don't know what we're doing here.
Well, I need something nice for evening.
Yes, so do I. Doesn't mean I can afford Maxwell's.
Well, we're just looking. Besides, I have a gift certificate.
From who?
Oh, just a friend. No one you know.
Some friend.
Oh, is this gorgeous?
Oh, that's nice. Very cute. Very cute. Oh, yeah. No, it's a size 2.
Oh, I think they kind of run large here.
My God, how much weight have you lost?
Not that much.
Annie, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
Annie.
I have to get back. Thanks for lunch.
Hey, where are you, beautiful? Wow. Wow.
Does that mean you like it?
Oh, yeah, it makes you look even younger. They're gonna think you're one of the students.
Yeah, right.
Why are you working at that dumb school anyway? You don't need the money. We can have more time together.
That's what I've always wanted. I'm not the one who always has to be someplace else.
I went upstairs. No, I like it. It's very sexy. You know what amazes me about you?
No, what?
After all these years, you still surprise me every time.
Tom, it's just a haircut.
I'm not talking about the haircut, Chris. Talking about you.
I know about anorexia and how it's about trying to have some kind of control in your life.
Do you take any medications around the weight issue, Ann?
I take diuretics, a few a day. It varies. God, I just feel so anxious lately. I just feel like someone's just picked up my life and turned it upside down.
How do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, I just wish that I knew what it is about me that makes me create these messes. I look at my sister, Kathleen, and she does everything right.
Like what?
Like picking a man who is good, who loves her. Which doesn't mean that Tom doesn't love me. He does. And I love him. It's just that he's married. And he has 4 daughters. And yes, the marriage is an unhappy marriage, and it's hardly one at all, but the whole thing just makes me feel like a fraud. I mean, I used to think that I used to consider myself a moral person. Why do I ruin everything I touch?
Why don't we make a list of all the things you've ruined? What?
Well, I just hope you have a lot of paper.
November 8th. It's been 2 months since I started seeing Dr. Connor. I trust him, and I know I'm getting stronger. Every time I see him, I have more doubts about what I'm doing. But it's scary to face the truth. That starving myself and continuing a relationship with Tom only takes me further from the kind of life I've always wanted.
Where were you?
What are you doing here?
That's what I'm asking you. You're keeping secrets from me, Ann?
I'm seeing a psychologist. I just didn't want anyone to know.
Really? Well, I think that's great. I think that's very good.
You mean that?
Yes. In fact, will you let me help you pay for it?
No, I can't let you do anymore.
And it's not a handout. It's my pleasure, especially if you're working for Capano Construction. You would be terrific. And you would be making twice as much as you do in the governor's office.
I don't know. You know how much I love my job.
Yeah, I do. Okay, think about it. Just think about it. But while you're thinking about it, know that the offer comes with your own company car.
Alexis. That's my favorite car.
Who knows you better than I do?
Wow.
I'm here because the more you can tell me about Anne Marie, the greater our chances of solving your case.
Case, you mean? Finding her.
Nothing would make me happier.
What does that mean?
I'm prohibited from discussing this case, Kathleen, but I will tell you that we are approaching Anne Marie's disappearance as a murder investigation.
Killed her, didn't he?
Kathleen,
you want to know?
Tell me about her past.
Our mother died when she was 9. And it was as if our father died right after he just stopped trying. And he never stopped drinking. And the lights didn't come on unless a family friend paid the bills. And food never got to the table unless the Friels brought some over.
It must have been very hard.
Yeah, it was. Except, you see, Brian and I were already teenagers. We were able to get out. And even though we tried to help her, Annie got left behind. She was trapped with him. He took all his misery out on her. Maybe Dan could have saved her. She was just learning to trust herself.
So I told him I didn't want the car or the job. And I made sure to tell him that I was grateful for the offer, but I said that I just didn't feel comfortable.
How did he respond to that?
He made it seem like it was all right, but I could tell that it wasn't.
You said you made sure to tell him you were grateful. Were you?
Well, not exactly. But if I told him how I felt, I would have hurt his feelings.
So how did you really feel?
A little suffocated. See, that's a terrible thing to say about somebody who's always trying to think of ways to take care of me.
Is that what you want? Someone to take care of you?
Of course, isn't that what everybody wants? I'd love to see what it's like. I told you how it was. Growing up, hiding from my father under the dining room table, hoping I wouldn't starve to death until he finally passed out. Wasn't exactly being taken care of.
Yet you're angry with Tom for wanting to take care of you.
I didn't say I was angry with him. I said that I didn't want to hurt his feelings. You don't understand how depressed he can be. And lonely. I'm the only one he has. I feel responsible. He depends on me.
Depends on you for what?
To fill this hole that he has in his life.
Is that appropriate? For you to be the one to fill it?
What difference does it make whether it's appropriate? He needs me.
Who does?
Tom. Who else would I possibly be talking about? Oh my God.
Who are you thinking of?
My father.
What happened to your father is not your fault.
To 11 o'clock, make calls. Rob and Junior, AMF. Confirm dinner for Thursday night. 11:10 to 11:30, meet with Father Donato regarding rectory. 11:45 to 12:30, CS. Call from the car. Pickup tapes on the way. First, you have to kneel at the grave of the saint.
Tommy's coming, Lou. He had business to finish, but he's here now.
Yeah, Pop, you can relax now. Tommy's here. We're gonna wait in the car, Tommy, so you two can have your alone time.
Well, well. Here he is, Lou. Doesn't he look great, huh? Go on. Tell him how things are going. Go on.
They're fine, Pop. Everything's just fine.
It's not my fault.
Hi, Daniel Chapman for Governor Carper, please.
Oh, Mr. Chapman, I called your office this morning because the governor had to reschedule. Didn't they tell you?
No, are you kidding? Nobody ever tells me anything. So.
Oh.
Except, of course, the times they do tell me and I neglect to pick up my messages, which, well...
I'm really sorry.
No, that's all right, it's all right. Could you point me to the nearest burger joint so I can, drown my sorrows in high cholesterol?
Well, there's O'Friel's a few blocks away, and Kevin makes everything pretty greasy.
That's perfect, because I'm looking for the, the artery slammer right now. Okay, thanks. I don't suppose you want to go with me?
Oh, well, I guess it only seems fair if I'm sending you to Governor Carper's office. Oh, hi, Tom. No, that's fine. Can you just hang on 1 minute?
Oh, listen, I can see you're busy, so.
It was really nice meeting you.
Yeah. Maybe we can do it some other time.
I'd really like that.
Okay.
Oh, hi. No, it was just someone to see the governor. Fine. I'll see you tonight.
I do not understand. I thought that we were in love with each other.
We are. It's just that I need some time on my own. Look, I wanted to give you some of the money that you loaned me. I wish you would understand because I need to learn to start taking care of myself.
So, you never want to see me again?
No, that's not what I said.
No, that's what you mean.
No, that's
Fine.
not what...
Fine. You don't need me.
Look, this doesn't mean that I don't want you to be part of my life. I don't want to lose you as a friend.
You figure this out with your shrink?
What?
Here. You do the tip. Since we're such good friends.
Tom? Responsibility to myself.
You have a responsibility to me.
What do you mean?
You do not make someone fall in love with you and then decide that they do not fit into your life. I love you. Do you believe that?
That's not the point.
It is the point. I'm leaving Kay.
Tom, I told you not to leave her for me.
I thought you'd be pleased. Happy. Do you know how much you've hurt me? You don't want to be happy, Anne-Marie. Do not ask me to understand, because I don't.
I'm sorry.
Annie, I don't care when you get in. Just call me as soon as you get this message.
It's me. What? No.
Annie? What's the matter? What's the matter?
Dr. Connor was killed tonight.
You're a psychologist?
Not a collision. Drunk driver.
This marks the third week since Governor Carper's secretary Anne Marie Fahey was last seen alive and confirms what many people have believed all along, that she may have been murdered. However, while the police remain silent regarding their investigation, a cloud of suspicion has begun to follow attorney Thomas Capano.
The disappearance of Anne Marie remains as much a mystery to me as it does to this entire community. I can only say that I share in the gut-wrenching emotion of the Fahey family. I pray every day for Anne Marie's safe return.
Mom, do we have to
I
listen to
tried
this?
to cooperate with this investigation as much as possible. However, I will not delve into my private relationships, and I will not permit a constant parade of police officers through my personal premises.
Now, the FBI's been called into this. What are your thoughts on that?
Gotta fire your real estate agent.
Federal guidelines prohibit us from sharing any information. The fewer people around us, the better. And it keeps Capano from knowing what we're doing.
What's this?
Pen registers. All the calls Capano made for 15 days surrounding the disappearance, ATM transactions, gas and credit card receipts. This is Connolly. Yes, Kathleen, I saw him. No, there's nothing we can do to stop him. I know it's tough. No, that's okay. You can call me anytime. And just know we're with you on this. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
Very nice. Can I ask you something?
What?
How many murder investigations have you done?
This is my first.
Mm-hmm. Rosewater Restaurant, Philadelphia.
That's where he took her that night.
A bunch other times before.
It's written CS on some of these. Who's CS?
Did you want me to keep this cool till he gets back?
If you could just, Yes, thank you.
I would like to hold you right now. When I'm finished with this meeting, I could come by, see how you're doing.
I don't know. I think I'd just rather be alone right now.
I'm worried about you. It's been weeks since Dr. Connor died, Annie. You have got to get on with your life.
I know.
I'll come by tomorrow. You'll like that.
Okay.
Can I have a checklist?
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Why, sure, just another crazy client. Christine, I want to talk to you about something. Something important. Giving it a lot of thought.
What?
All these years, you have been there for me. Understanding what I've been up against.
Well, I guess you're worth it, Tom.
So are you. It's your turn. Thank you.
What do you mean?
I'm tired of the secrets. All the sneaking around as if I'm not proud of you because I am. I've told Kay I want a divorce.
Yeah?
Yeah. Already rented a nice house on Grand Avenue. In a few years, where kids are growing, we can be together. I want that.
Well, you know I want that more than anything in the world.
Of course. We can still have some fun.
Tom, don't start that.
Him.
Tom, please.
Go on. Pick him up. You're gorgeous. You can do it. Take him back to your house.
No.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. I'll be watching right through the window.
Tom, stop.
Why are you being so tight? Good. Do it. For me. You figure the tip. I'll be watching. Sorry.
Call me, okay?
See ya.
You sleeping with him?
How did you get in here?
Gave me a key, remember?
Well, I'd like you to leave now.
Why? Is he coming back?
It's none of your business.
I think it is.
Give me back my key.
That's the way you want it. Does he know that you're on Prozac? You should tell him about the anorexia and all the dirty things we've done together. I think you should know that. Don't you?
You get anything else from the Rosewater?
Yeah. Seems he took a lot of his women there. His thing was to let them figure the tip and sign the check. See what a swell guy he was. How much money he was spending on him.
Arrogant SOB.
I know guys like that. Yeah, father comes to this country with nothing, builds an empire in the construction business. There's no way that Junior is ever gonna be successful enough to be better than his pop.
And his mother never lets him forget.
He's speaking from experience.
It's more than that. This guy wants control. So he creates his own reality where he's the brilliant manipulator. Uses women as pawns. Not just any women. Vulnerable and insecure women.
That's Psych 101. How do you get from that to murder?
Anne-Marie was different. She was the first to say no. And he just couldn't let her walk away.
Not this guy.
Annie, let's not play games with each other, okay? We both know it's just a matter of time before we're back together again. Just call me. I'll be waiting, however long it takes.
I can't come to the phone, but if you leave a message, I'll get back to you right away. Thanks.
Annie, are you there? I know you're angry with me, but we can work this out. Just pick up the phone, come.
February 10th. I hear from Tom 100 times a day. Part of me misses him, but I know I can't let him back into my life. I can't tell anyone. I'm ashamed.
Annie, I know you are there. Answer the phone. Why are you putting us through this? Don't shut me out. You need me, Annie. You need me.
You don't mind me asking you.
You said it was a matter of life or death.
It is. Annie's.
How so?
Aren't you shocked at how thin she's gotten?
You know what? Annie is a good friend of mine, and I don't feel comfortable discussing this.
I am concerned about her health. She could be in terrible danger.
And you want me to do what?
I'm the only one that's helped her. I could give her anything she needs. I mean, why is she spending time with that geek when she could be here with me? Just tell her that, okay?
I'll have to think about it.
There's one more thing you should know.
What is it?
This really is about life and death.
What are you talking about?
One of my daughters may have a brain tumor.
Oh my God, Tom, I am so sorry.
No,
Do you want...
do not tell Annie. She knows what my daughters mean to me.
I'll try and never call you.
Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Your friendship means a lot to me. And Annie, too.
Anne Marie Fahey?
I don't want them.
Well, I can't just take them back. I mean, they're already paid for, and I don't.
It's all right, I'll sign for them.
Thank you.
Anne,
I don't want to talk about it.
don't you think it's about time you did?
Excuse me.
Are you okay?
Maybe I'm just allergic to roses.
You know what he's doing is wrong, even for Tom Cabana. It's like he's stalking you.
I can handle it.
Does Danny know what's happening?
No. Thank God.
You don't think he'd understand?
He's a good Catholic, Eleanor.
So?
If he knew about me, about how I really am, he'd be gone.
You're wrong about that, Annie. He really loves you. Annie? Annie? You help me?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just help me out.
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
No.
Well, you can't
No.
just go home
I
like this.
just call Tom. He'll know what to do.
Please, Annie, can I call your sister?
No. Just call him.
go. Drink this.
What is that?
Bananas, Gatorade. Helps replace your electrolytes.
Thank you.
Just relax. Let me take care of you.
You shouldn't. You have too much to worry about as it is.
What are you talking about?
Molly told me about your daughter.
No, don't worry about that. Glad that crisis is over.
Well, what do you mean? Did they find anything?
Yeah, it was a
or-
mistake.
Well, what kind of mistake? That's
Turned out
pretty
to be nothing. She's fine.
So suddenly she's fine. You used Molly to get to me.
No. No.
You used your own daughter? You pretended that she had a brain tumor?
Why are you making such a big thing about this?
It is a big thing.
I was in agony over Katie's illness. What does it take to get you to believe that?
You will say anything. I think you should go now.
You called me, remember?
Yes, I did. And now I'm asking you to leave.
So you can call me again tomorrow when you're in trouble? You depend on me.
No, I don't. Not anymore. Go. Go. Please go.
Are you saying police aren't likely to have any leads?
Well, as far as I can see, we're no closer now than we were 2 months ago.
Well, what do the police say when you confront them about this?
They say they can't talk about the case, but I think it's just a cover-up for the fact that they're scared. And meanwhile, Tom Capano walks around smiling because so far, he's getting away with murder.
What about your lawyers? Are they doing anything on this?
Can't say as I blame her.
So let's just arrest him.
What charge? Taking her out for dinner?
Yeah, then bringing him back to his house and killing her.
Nolan's painting wallpaper. Why would someone renting a house buy painting wallpaper?
Check it out.
So how do we know he didn't do it in her apartment?
Because we've been through it 8 million times and it's too clean. Capano is a control freak. He never would have done it in her apartment. He planned it out very carefully. He brought her dress, the doggy bag from the restaurant, and her purse back to her apartment after he killed her.
So where's the evidence?
In his house.
Correct. We need a search warrant.
You get me just cause, I'll get you the warrant.
March 7th. I'm free. Free from Tom and glad to be moving on. Stronger and more confident than I've been in a long time.
I remember being that age, seeing couples like us, thinking, man, I do not want to grow up to be like them.
What did you want to be?
Something real manly, like fireman, astronaut. How about you?
Oh, I don't know. I guess, secretly I've always wanted to teach. Have a family and be a mom.
Just out of curiosity, how many kids did you envision?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 6, 7.
Ha!
Why not? I can handle it.
Hey, Annie. Be great.
So I finally get to see the place, huh? Only been like 6 months since you moved in.
Hadn't been that long. Just wanted to fix the place up before I showed it to you.
Where'd you get all this stuff anyway?
I got the rug at Airbase Carpet. Louis gave me the furniture.
Huh. That's not so bad living by yourself, huh?
Could be bad. Got myself a cleaning lady and a gardener. Here's 2 of them.
Oh, this is nice. 2 of us getting together like this?
Yeah. I just wish things weren't so crazy as they are right now.
What do you mean?
I don't mean to burden you with my problems, Jared, but what would you say if I told you someone was trying to extort money from me?
Man. You kidding?
No. No, I'm not. They've got dirt on the whole family. And they said if I don't pay, they threatened to hurt my daughters.
So what do the cops say?
I can't talk to the police. I can't use my own money or Kay will find out.
Oh, well, don't worry about that. I mean, I'll get you the money in a heartbeat.
Thanks. Yeah. That should hold me for now.
What do you mean for now?
If they come after my kids, Jerry, I may need to borrow your boat.
Whatever you need. I'm there.
Don't worry. I won't let anything happen to you.
Good night. I'll see you at the faculty meeting. What are you doing here? What's wrong?
I can't talk about it.
Tom, this is me.
I don't want to frighten you, Christine. I'm being blackmailed.
Blackmail? By whom?
I cannot discuss it. It is a political thing, and they are threatening me.
Well, how bad is it? The truth, come on.
Bad. Bad.
What can I do?
Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing you could possibly do.
What are you thinking?
I am thinking maybe it'd be a good idea if I had a gun, except someone like me can't just walk in and buy one.
You want me to buy you a gun?
Christine, I would never use it. It might be a good idea. It might make us both feel safer. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, never mind. Forget
No,
it.
it's fine. If it'll make you feel better, I'll get you a gun.
You would do that for me?
Of course.
He said to come around 7 and to make sure that we're hungry because he's making his famous beef stew. Okay. See you then. You too. Bye.
Seeing Danny again this weekend?
Oh, we're having dinner at my brother's house on Saturday.
Sounds like a nice setting for a proposal.
That's funny, but that thought didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, right.
Well, we'll see what happens.
At least you're in a good relationship now that whole Capano thing's over with. It is over, isn't it?
As far as I'm concerned, it is. Of course, that doesn't mean he believes it. He must send me a dozen emails a day.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna talk to him, make him understand.
You think it's gonna be different this time?
I'm different this time.
You go to clean Mr. Capano's house every other Monday.
Yep.
Right. Then, on July 2nd...
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
He said he'd be away the 4th of July weekend and that I didn't need to come till the 22nd.
My calendar's inside if you don't believe me.
Well, I believe you. Did you notice anything different when you went back on the 22nd?
Well, the living room was rearranged. He had a new sofa and the carpet had been changed.
How come?
I don't know. Is it my place to ask?
Right. It's not your place to ask. But surely it must have made some kind of impression on you, right?
Yeah. Well, I did think it odd. The couch and carpet were practically new. And now he had some cheap Oriental rug that wasn't nearly as nice as the beige.
June 27th. In 3 hours, I'm saying goodbye to Tom. He's used to getting what he wants, and he still wants me. But that part of my life is over, and I'll have to make him understand. But in my heart, I know he never will.
So he bought all this stuff in January?
Yep. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, here we go. $2,349.92 on Mr. Capano's credit card.
These stock numbers, they're wallpaper and paint?
Well, no. See, these coats are mostly carpet.
Carpet?
Yeah, we got a whole second warehouse in the back. This used to be air-based carpet till we bought them out about a year ago.
So we got the carpet when we rented the house.
I hope I've been some help.
Thanks.
No problem.
He never bought anything for cash, did he?
Well, let's see. Yeah, he did. Bought an Oriental room size back in June.
June 29th. Same weekend.
Same weekend as what?
Thanks. Staring at it's not going to make it ring.
I told him we needed a ruling immediately.
Did you make him understand?
He understands the minute we search Capano's house, the press is going to tag him as our suspect.
Yeah, well, he stepped on a lot of people. It's about time he started to sweat.
Well, he just better be right.
I don't understand how you can drink this stuff.
What's wrong with it?
Instant crystal-flavored bits.
I just don't like espresso.
You never had it right. Here, learn something.
Yeah. Hello. Yes, Your Honor. I understand. Right. Okay. Thank you. We got it.
message, I'll get back to you right away. Thanks.
Hey, Annie, listen, I know we're on for Saturday, but they're having a cookout tonight after work, and it would be great if you came by. Okay? Let me know.
Hi there.
Hi.
Glad we could do this.
You too.
I'm back.
Nancy, let's go. Pick it up.
What is this?
By order of the federal magistrate, you are to submit this house and this vehicle to a complete search for evidence regarding the
Excuse me.
disappearance of Anne Marie Fahey. Problems, Mr. Capano?
Annoyances. Small irritations.
Hey, folks! Pick your spots. Let's go.
Mr. Connolly. Something. Blood.
My name is Anne Marie Fahey. I was 30 years old when I died. I broke all the rules that had been taught to me as a child. I broke them for love. Now all my secrets are public knowledge, and anyone who can read a newspaper judges me. All I ever wanted was someone of my own. All I ever wanted was to be loved. My affair with Tom Capano is the thing I'm most ashamed of. I've let him control every decision I make. It's simple. I need to believe in myself. I used to love this place.
Anne.
All the times with Kathleen and Brian, Danny. I was happy here.
Where have you been?
Why does everyone know all my secrets?
We've been looking for you.
Oh, you shouldn't. You'll never find me.
Don't say that.
Just tell them I'm sorry, and that I love them.
Wait, don't go. Please.
Blood is the key.
How do I prove it's hers? I can't just use smoke and mirrors. Gotta have a matching sample from her.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Go back to the apartment again.
I'm telling you, it's a waste of time.
There's gotta be something.
There's nothing. The girl is compulsively neat. There's not a hair on a brush. There's not a lipstick smear. And at this point, I can't even get a DNA sample because the scene's been totally compromised.
Subpoena samples of his blood. Anybody else who's been at the place?
And then when they don't match, what have we done but rule out the obvious?
You want me to go back? I'll go back.
Take someone from the family with you.
Yeah.
CS.
I'm telling you, they have nothing.
How can you be so sure?
You see them arresting me? You see them doing anything but fishing?
They found blood, Tom.
Got 4 daughters. There's blood all over that house. I gotta run. Call you later. Denise, we out for the next hour and 20 minutes.
All right, Thomas.
Just stay calm. Everything's under control. I'm on my way.
The paper says that you found blood at his house.
You know I can't discuss the case with you, Brian.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? Because you can't identify her blood without a matching DNA sample.
I can't.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. We're not going to find anything.
You never know.
I know. It was her way of controlling life. Cleanliness, neatness, everything in its proper place.
Give it some time. It's gonna take a while to deal with what you're going through.
Annie had this great spirit. She loved holidays. Her birthday was a month after Christmas, and every year she talked our mother into keeping the decorations up for her party. God, I thought I knew her so well.
You knew the part she'd let you see.
And the parts that she didn't let me see, was that because she thought that I wouldn't understand or just couldn't accept it?
Being too hard on yourself, Brian.
Well, either way, I wasn't much help to her, was I? The Red Cross.
What?
May 12th of this year, Annie donated blood to the Red Cross.
Let me see that.
You think that they might still have a sample?
Where'd I read it? I read it in the paper. Is it true?
No. No, of course not. She worked in Tom Carper's office. I had lunch with her once.
Then why are they saying these things?
Because she blew things out of proportion and they believed her. Christine, I told you, I hardly even knew her. Oh, please, just please. She's practically a kid. You know what I like.
Older women?
Experience. Our experience. You don't have to worry about me.
I'd like to believe that.
Believe it. Even when we bring somebody into it, I'm not watching anybody but you.
Hello. Yes, this is Christine Sheedy. It's for you.
Who is it? Yeah, who is this?
Take a look out the window. CS stands for Christine Sheeby, doesn't it?
I'm getting closer, Capano.
Arrest me then.
Go on, do it right now if you're gonna do it.
That's what I thought.
I was terrified of losing the people I cared about. If I'd known how loved I was, everything might have been different. Now Danny only knows me from my diary. He was so different from Tom. He didn't judge me. When I was with him, I could breathe.
This is AM Delaware. Let's go to Jessica, who's calling from her cell phone. Go ahead, Jessica.
I think it's a shame what they're doing to that man.
You think he's being framed?
Well, isn't it obvious? This woman throws herself at him. She's clearly unbalanced, and now, because the cops don't have anyone else. Believe me, I don't care about the other two brothers, but Tom Capano's about as good a man as you're going to find in this town. And all you have to do is read that woman's very own diary to see he never did anything but try to help her.
All right, well, the question is, did he try to help her, or did he kill her? We're talking about Anne Marie Fahey's diary, which appears in today's Wilmington, Delaware Times. It describes in painful detail her innermost thoughts. We don't know who the anonymous source of this diary is, but it provides the tortured account of this troubled woman who disappeared almost 5 months ago.
Yeah, but when someone donates blood, surely you identify with a barcode.
It's at the house which is most likely the victim's, but without first ruling out.
And this unit number stays with the blood from the point where it's donated to some hospital.
All I'm requesting at this time, Your Honor, is a subpoena demanding DNA samples from Thomas Capano.
Well, if you can trace it, can you tell me?
Yeah, at this point, I'm willing to keep the results sealed, but
on a Red Cross ship to where?
But if Capano is going to claim...
Well, how can I get it back?
Yes, this is a police emergency. Hold on.
Hang on, Your Honor. Kathleen, what's wrong?
This isn't what I intended.
What are you talking about?
I wanted to prove that Annie broke it off. I wanted to prove that he was trying to stop her.
I'm gonna have to call you back, Your Honor. I'm sorry. You gave her diary to the papers.
They're making it seem like there was something wrong with her. I mean, there's a killer out there and all they're focusing on are Annie's problems.
Kathleen, this is what they do.
They're always looking for something to pump up.
I know. And I should have thought of that before.
Come on, you were trying to protect her.
She wanted to stand on her own, and she was. She was defying him. You've got to stop him. It's Annie's last fight, and we've got to fight it for her.
We will. Promise you, Kathleen.
Come here, you slight little girl. Gotcha.
So, what have you got there,
Bella, Bella, can you read this book?
Sure. What is it? Let me see it, huh?
Body slam.
Bella, Bella, now, please.
Right. So what is this? About a lion or something?
You think he might have done it?
What are you, an idiot?
I think he's innocent.
I think if she's half the psycho the papers make her out to be, she probably did it to herself.
Boy, sure can pick him, huh? Of course, that's what I didn't understand about that other one, Christine Sheevy.
He likes them needy.
What do you think she thinks about all this?
Last I heard, he sent her to Florida for a couple of weeks.
Scheduling, Louis. It's key to life.
So she's the latest, huh?
Beats me. I can't keep track anymore.
Tommy? Tommy, come in!
Kelly!
What? In there. What do you play with a girl like that for?
Ah, she's just a friend, Mom.
I know what kind of friend she is. And here, in plain sight of your daughters, you know, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Okay.
You know, if your father was alive, he'd never let you be seen with a tramp like that.
Oh,
Your father was a saint. Never once in his life was there anyone who
Never
ever
said a bad thing about him.
Watch your mouth. You know, with these animals searching your house, wrecking your reputation, I think maybe, you know, you should come stay with me for a while, huh?
All right.
These things they're saying about you, I can't sleep at night.
It'll pass.
You are the one that got me through when your father died. You and your brothers. Now you come to me. I want to help you get through this nonsense.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No tramps in my house.
Dad, there's someone at the door for you.
Yeah.
Thomas Capano?
Yeah. What is this?
Federal subpoena.
What's that say? Being ordered to give samples for DNA testing.
You gonna do it?
What do you think, Jerry?
Kelly, get upstairs. This is an insult.
I agree, but we have to comply.
Why? Because you can't outmaneuver some punk right out of law school?
Tom, he is a top lawyer.
Yes, David. Maybe that's what I should get.
Hi, I'm David Stanton. We're here to submit samples for DNA testing.
Yes, we're expecting you. Just right in there, room 5A.
Thank you. Allison.
Dr. Williams, 3942. Dr. Williams, 3942.
What are you doing here?
Your lawyer's here to protect your interests. I'm here to protect Anne Marie's.
That's a laugh.
Tom?
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's get this charade over with. You want blood, right?
Blood and hair samples. Head, chest, genitals, buttocks.
What?
The subpoena includes any DNA that could potentially match the blood we found at your house.
That blood could belong to anyone, including my daughters.
Then I'll subpoena their samples, too.
You stay away from my daughters.
All right, Tom, just wait a minute.
How do you sleep at night?
Of course, we can end this right here if you'll stipulate that the blood in your house is not your daughter's.
You know what, Connolly? You may have those other guys fooled, but you and I both know you are in way over your head.
Does that mean we have an agreement?
You really want to get into this?
Yeah.
Okay. The blood is not from any of my daughters.
This is completely out of line.
Shut up. Mr. Connolly has no case. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, I need you to undress.
You're a weasel, and you're gonna lose. Time to start looking for a different line of work.
We'll see.
Hey, Shivi! Victoria, you got plans Saturday? I don't know. I've got to see what's going on with her mom. She's still working here? Yeah. That's really funny. Oh my God. Brenda is going out with Chad now. Can you believe that?
Hey, want to ride?
No, thanks.
Come on. I'd really like to talk to you.
My mom's still in Florida, if that's why you're here.
Actually, you're the one I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, catch up there.
Victoria, I'm a little worried about your mom. The last couple of weeks have been really rough on her.
Whose fault is that?
Well, I'm doing everything I can to protect her. And you.
Uh-huh.
In fact, when this is all over, I'd like to take you both to Europe.
That's what you wanted to talk to me about?
No. You and I both know that your mom was at my house the night the Fahey girl disappeared.
Since when?
Well, yeah, it was a Thursday night. She came over around 10.
I don't remember anything like that.
Maybe you were at a friend's house. Maybe you weren't home.
No, I wasn't.
Well, it's not what your mom said.
My mom believes your lies. I don't. Shona, wait up!
Something I can do for you?
No, not really. We just need to clear out some of this stuff. The manager wants this floor ready for whenever you guys clear out.
What do you do with all this stuff?
Yeah, we got one of the big industrial dumpsters out in the alley.
Why? You want some of it?
Capano Construction.
Help you with something?
Yeah. Call him Connolly, U.S. Attorney's Office.
I know who you are. You're working on that missing girl thing.
Yeah, that's right.
What, you think you're gonna find her in there?
How often do these dumpsters get emptied?
Pretty much when they're full.
You have a record of that?
Yep. Pay Hall and Company to tow them away.
Can you show me those records?
Yeah.
Works out to about once a month, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
But in July, you had the dumpsters emptied twice.
Boy, you sure got an interest in trash. Louis called and said to dump him, so he dumped him.
And by Louis, you mean Louis Capano.
Fascinating, isn't it?
And did he say why?
No, he just said to do it, and my job isn't asking the boss why.
And where do they go when they get dumped?
Cherry Island. What, are you gonna start crawling through landfill now?
The white zone is for the immediate loading and unloading of passengers.
Shivi?
Do I know you?
Frank Ugliata, Wilmington Police Department. Mind if I ask you a few questions about Tom Capano?
I really don't have anything to say.
How long have you known him?
Almost 20 years.
Would you say you had how'd you describe this relationship?
I wouldn't.
You are aware that he's a suspect in the murder of Anne Marie Fahey.
Look, I don't know why you're asking me this. Tom may have known that girl through work, but that's all.
Who told you that?
We're friends. We talk.
Do you remember talking to him on Thursday, the 27th of June?
He may have called me at the school. I'm not certain.
Remember what he said?
No. He said he had business in Philadelphia and he wouldn't be home till late.
Have you ever been to his house, Christine? The one he moved into when he broke up with his wife?
Why? Why are you asking?
Well, apparently he replaced a couch and he bought a new carpet in late June.
He spilled some wine and you couldn't get the stain out. Please, may I go?
Christine, Miss Cheevy, I'd like to ask you... Miss Cheevy! Miss Cheevy!
I'm in the kitchen.
Hi, sweetheart. What's the matter?
What do you think?
You shouldn't read that.
Why not? It's the truth, isn't it?
You're just trying to discredit him.
Mom, they found her blood in his house.
And there must be some explanation.
How can you say that?
Because I know him, and I know he's not like that.
And the other day, when he tried to convince me that you went to his house the night that girl disappeared?
I'll talk to him.
Why can't you see it?
Because I love him. And I see things in him that you don't. And he's good to me. He's a good man.
Tom told me that I was the only one he ever really loved. But for me to be the only one, there had to be others. I wonder what he said to them about being the only one.
Why are you late?
I'm sorry.
You look great.
Thanks.
To reunions. So, I hear things haven't been going so well.
Well, it's a bit of a struggle. I just moved back into town and, I'm between jobs.
Sorry. You deserve better.
Well, I'm sure something will come up.
You always were a great secretary. In fact, if I thought you were interested, I'd offer you a job with my firm.
Well, that's great. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, you should. I think about you all the time. In fact, I wonder if you know how much you meant to me.
Well, you sure had a funny way of showing it.
Do you want me to say that I was obsessed? Okay, maybe we both were obsessed. Maybe we should give it another chance. Go to Europe, spend a couple weeks together.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? We always had good chemistry.
Not anymore.
Really?
No.
What are you doing here then? We're not going to end up back at your place doing what we always ended up doing.
Oh, this is crazy. I should never have agreed to come here.
Where do you think you're going?
As far away from you as possible. Don't ever call me again.
I'm ready to order now.
It's beyond reckless. However, Since this investigation insists on using rumor and innuendo to smear my client, we feel we have no choice but to release these letters. For instance, this one, written on the governor's stationery. It says, Tommy, I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate all you've done for me. You'll always have a special piece of my heart. Love you, Annie. Does that sound like a desperate woman escaping from a maniacal lover? No. But the investigators aren't telling you that, are they? They're telling you about the blood they found in his house. But do they know whose? No.
Are you saying Anne-Marie might still be alive?
I'm saying that they may have already caused irreparable damage to Mr. Capano's reputation without a body, without a witness, and without one shred of evidence that a murder has even occurred. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Stanton, do you deny my sister died in Tom Capano's house?
Miss Fahey.
You know what he did. You know!
Kathleen, Miss Fahey?
Miss Fahey, what do you think he knows? Do you think your sister might still be alive?
I'm sorry, I can't comment.
Pathetic.
Hi. Be there in 11 minutes. Okay.
And in local news, police remain silent regarding the murder of Anne-Marie Fahey despite months of investigation and persistent rumors surrounding prominent attorney Thomas Capano, who yesterday released a statement describing the investigation as a witch hunt.
Growing frustration, the public is demanding swift action, even comparing Capano to Richard Jewell, wrongly accused in the Atlanta Olympic bombing and eventually cleared for lack of evidence.
Frank, listen, this is crazy. Look. Sorry I dragged you up here. You know, we could be standing on top of that couch for all we know. What's the matter? You don't like the smell? Look, we've been at this for hours. You want to nail this guy? Forget about the hours. It's part of the job. Your wife's used to it, I guess. My wife? Yeah, she slaps me around from time to time. What's that? I love it Connolly. She mind you being gone all the time? No, she says she believes in me. You're a lucky man. We're gonna get this guy, aren't we, Frank? Yeah, we're gonna get him.
You like it?
Like it. Wondering how I'm going to sit through dinner.
I love going out like a real couple, Tom.
As much as I'm going to love coming back.
Excuse me. I'm going out for a while.
Don't we look like the little slut?
Tom.
Sorry.
Is that how you talk to that girl you killed?
That's enough.
Can you see who he is? Can you see how he's using you?
I think your boyfriend wants you.
You shouldn't talk to Victoria like that.
I talk the same way to my daughters all the time.
She's my daughter, and I don't like it.
All right. Never do anything to upset you, Christine.
That's what I told that detective.
What detective?
I don't remember his name.
Well, honey, it's a pretty hard thing to forget. Where did you talk to him?
At the airport.
What'd he say?
Just asked me a bunch of questions.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing. Nothing to tell.
Exactly. What did you say?
I don't know. I just... Something about your house, about the carpet.
What about the carpet?
I told him what you said about spilling wine on the carpet.
No! No!
Stop it! Stop it, Tom. You're scaring me.
Keep your mouth shut!
So you're saying you had a relationship with Thomas Capano?
I met him about 20 years ago. We worked in the same law firm together, and he really liked me. I was already engaged, but he kept asking me out, and I guess he just wore me down.
This became a sexual relationship?
At a party for my girlfriend, I don't know how he found out about it, but he just showed up, and he kept telling me how much he wanted me, and I just couldn't stop it from happening.
And it went on from there?
Well, I told him I wanted to be faithful to my fiancé, but he just wouldn't stop, sending me flowers and calling me every hour. And I would just end up giving in. Even at my bachelorette party, I was so angry with myself afterwards, and I told him I never wanted to see him again, and that's when it started.
What started?
Phone calls, letters, threatening to get me fired, threatening to tell my fiancé what happened. I told him to stop, but he just kept on. He said he controlled the police in Delaware. And I ended up leaving the state.
And you never saw him again until that night at the restaurant?
I don't know how he got my number, but he did, and I guess I just thought it would be different. But he just kept pushing and pushing again, and then I saw those stories about him and that girl, and
Call him. See you in a minute.
Would you excuse me 1 second? What?
The DNA analysis from the FBI lab. The blood from Capano's house and the plasma from the Red Cross. Perfect match.
Never thought it'd be so hard. Saying goodbye.
It's like she was never here.
but she was. Nothing's gonna change that.
I'm leaving tomorrow for Philadelphia. Probably gonna be there for a while. And after that, I don't know.
She loved you, Danny. You could have freed her from the little compartment she locked her life into. She almost did it herself. She was so close.
I should go. First time I heard her laugh, I thought, oh my God, that is the greatest sound in the world.
You still can't make an arrest.
3 drops of blood don't prove a murder.
But you've proven it was Anne Marie's.
Well, he could say she pricked her finger. He could say she's into Edie. We still have no way of proving him wrong.
You'll find a way.
Without a witness, without a weapon, without a body. He may get away with it.
And then what?
And I start looking for a new line of work.
Don't talk like that. You'll figure this out.
Spoken like a true wife.
That's right. I know you. And you're smarter than he is.
Don't underestimate this guy.
Don't underestimate yourself.
Love you.
I love you too. Wake me when you come in. Calm. This may not always be easy for either of us, but you're gonna be doing this work for a long time.
Yes. Who is this? Wait. Say that again? Uh-huh. Are you sure?
Everyone's talking about it. Do you really think he did it? I mean, do you really think he'd be capable of killing someone in cold blood?
Yeah, that's it.
Can I help you?
Yeah, Detective Frank Ugliato, Wilmington PD. This is Colin Connolly, U.S. Attorney's Office. Can you tell us where the law library is?
Well, is there some
A
reason?
search warrant for the library on these premises, including all the contents therein.
Let me just call Mr. Gregson.
Call him.
What's going on?
Gentlemen, we're gonna search your law library.
I hope you learned something.
You have any idea where we're supposed to look?
I have no idea. He just said it was somewhere in here.
Well, that's a big help. All right, guys. Each man to a row. Let's go.
Here it is.
What's that, notes?
No, different scenarios, ideas, alibis. Whoa, look at this.
It's a checklist.
Uh-huh. From Friday the 28th.
Day after the murder.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we may be able to get some sleep someday after all.
All right, gentlemen, let's put them all back.
I spoke to Father Donato this morning.
That's nice.
He said it's a shame the police following you around, watching your house, searching your office. Thinks it's a good idea you're staying here with me.
Great, Mom.
He also thinks you should go down and see him.
What?
Yeah. Go down tomorrow, before
Mom,
work.
What are you asking me to do here?
Go down. Go down and ask God for the strength to see this through. You're not the first innocent person to be persecuted. No, I want you to kneel in front of an altar and pray to be stronger than those people who accuse you of this terrible thing.
Fine. I'll go to church.
You should come and ask me. I know who you are. You know, you were always a good boy. And smart, very smart. Your father was proud of you. Yeah, we'd stay up late talking about all the great things you were gonna do. I'm glad he's not here to see what they're doing to you.
Mama, don't worry. Everything is under control. I'm right back.
Why are you here? I told you never to come by here.
Now, my name's in the paper.
So what?
You lied to me. You were seen with other women at the Rose Quarter.
down. You want the
Did
whole
you lie
neighborhood
to
to
me
hear?
about Anne-Marie, too?
I told you, we're friends.
What about the other women?
What others? There are no
Oh,
others.
Tom, don't lie to me. It's
There
in the paper.
are no others that meant anything.
I should have known.
Stop it. Stop it. I was under pressure and I needed someone. Between that damn school of yours and your trips, you're gone half the time.
You wanted me to go.
You know what you're doing to me? I'm sorry, okay? Those others are just girls. Girls, that's all they are. You're the only woman I ever wanted. How many years is it going to take me to prove that to you?
If I could take back those years, I would. I am tired of coming last in your life.
Hey, Jerry. Tommy. Need a favor. You Sam Leone?
Maybe. You the guy who wants to talk to him?
I'll get right to the point. I know of a house that has thousands of dollars worth of valuables that you can easily burglarize.
Why are you telling me?
Because I have a problem with the person who lives in the house.
What kind of problem?
No, that's my business.
But you want me to rob this place?
Correct. And I want certain things done.
Like what?
I've prepared a list. Maps. Details of every item. There's also a timeline in there. It'll get you in and out without getting caught.
Boy, you got it all worked out, haven't you?
Scheduling. Look, I want you to locate a plastic bag. It's full of sex toys and videos. That'll be right there or there.
Says here you want the bedroom slashed to ribbons and the artwork smashed.
And the mirror above the master bed broken. That's absolutely required. Everything else that I've highlighted here, that's yours to keep. There's 5 TVs in the house, but the best one's in the master bedroom.
You don't like this lady very much, do you?
How do you know it's a lady?
What happens if she comes home while I'm inside?
She won't if you follow my instructions.
Yeah, but what if?
Where can I find
Keenan.
Hey, Keenan.
Looking good.
Feeling good. I just found all these cars on Auto Trader.
Wow.
I wait for the best part there, Microwave. A dealer is going to deliver this car to our home.
Never leave home. Never leave home.
Oh, it's here. There is one thing I can't do from home. Drive.
Someone stop him.
Keenan!
Get your letter, refrigerator.
Roll out.
Dembski?
Wilmington Police Department.
Dembski.
Hey, Connolly. Recognize your face from the papers.
You said you had someone I should meet.
Yeah. Picked this guy up on a drug charge. Turns out he's got a record you could paper my house with. Assault, burglary, you name it, he's done it. So? So, this bust is going to send him away for some serious time. He wants to make a deal. Says he's got something juicy on the Fahey case.
What's his name?
Sam Leone.
We have a choice. We have a solicitation for Christine Sheevy's burglary and possibly worse on one hand, and a timeline for Anne Marie's murder on the other.
If you bring the Sheevy charges now, it'll throw a monkey wrench to the whole Fahey case.
So when did you become a lawyer?
Don't insult me. I say we put the Leone thing in our back pocket and we move ahead with Anne Marie's case.
I was hoping you'd feel that way.
So, how do you want to do it?
The timeline's got Lewis and Jerry all over it.
And we know that Tom dumped the couch at 5 o'clock, bought a new carpet the next day, same day that Louis emptied the dumpsters.
Louis gonna be tough.
You thinking Jerry?
He's mentioned 4 times that day, once with a reference to SH, which I'm assuming is his house in Stone Harbor.
And he's got a boat.
And a record, drug charges.
It's gonna be an interesting man to watch.
Most people think they recognize evil when they see it. I didn't see it, and neither did Molly. No one did. We all trusted him. But Tom would use anyone and do anything to get his way.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a present for my daughter's birthday.
We're closed.
You hate me. You believe what everybody's saying, Molly.
Shouldn't I?
It's not true. None of it. I cared for her. Tried to help her. Tried to keep her secret.
What secret?
At night at my house, I went upstairs to change my clothes. When I came back down, Anne Marie had tried to slit her wrist. I bandaged her up the best I could, and I begged her to let me take her to the hospital, and she refused and made me promise not to tell anyone.
What did you do?
What could I do? Even after I realized she may have gone off and ended her life somewhere else that night, even after the police found her blood in my house, I kept my promise to Anne Marie.
You poor man.
If only you knew what I've been going through. Feels good to hold you.
Hold someone else.
What? What's wrong?
You're wrong. Annie didn't kill herself. And it's taken me this long to realize what a sick, manipulative bastard you really are.
What do you think, Molly? It doesn't matter. Not at all.
Get out of my store.
Okay, not too much violence. Here, this is right. This is what they're supposed to be working on, right? Look at that. Look at that. He's blocking. He's blocking. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
All right, Daddy's just going to say hello to his friend. You guys all right? All right, good.
I just wanted to see it.
There's nothing here.
That's what we get every time we turn around. Nothing.
Let's get out of here.
Not yet. You know, we may never find out what happened here.
I spoke to Connolly this morning. He says that they'll make an arrest sometime soon.
You really believe that?
Well, what else have I got?
And then what? Will we get Annie back? Will we even be able to give her a decent burial?
I hope that,
I just wish Annie could have had her life. What did he gain by taking it away? I don't understand. I will never understand it.
people like him
Are not people. Our sister was not disposable.
What the? Don't say anything.
What's going on?
Good evening. I got a federal search warrant for these premises for possession of marijuana and cocaine and the illegal transfer of weapons to a known fellow.
Felon, what felon? What are you talking about?
Your friend, Joey Rasley.
Let's go.
Take him, sir.
Yep.
They're in. Let's go, guys. Come on. Welcome back to Will. Hey, take one of the black and whites.
Detective, you want to see this?
Oh, man. Am I gonna be arrested?
That depends on you, Jerry.
I am a body moving, bobbing and weaving. I know at the end of the day, where tonight is tomorrow, that I showed up. No matter what I'm doing, I'll move, sweat, replenish, then do it again. Electrolyte, instant hydration.
We know they've matched her blood in the house. And we know they've found timeline.
So what? Doesn't prove anything.
Tom, we're gonna need to do better than that. We're gonna need the truth.
All right. Truth is, we came back from the Rosewater. It was a very hot night. Annie wanted to stop by her apartment, change her clothes. Which is why her dress was on the bed. Went back to my house. We were sitting around the couch watching television. Suddenly I heard a noise. Turned around and Christine was standing there with a gun in her hand. She'd been stalking me, watching my house. When she came in, she was half out of her mind with jealousy. She was pretty ballistic. I told her, put the gun down. Before I could do anything, it just went off. Next thing I know, Annie was dead. Christine was sobbing, begging me to do something, to help her. Maybe stupid. But I agreed. I disposed of the body. That's what happened.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Because I was trying to protect people. Annie was dead. There was nothing I could do about that. And Christine, what am I going to do? Send her to prison for loving me?
It's gonna be a real long shot.
If you are the defense team that I think you are, there should not be a problem.
Yes. Thank you. The police raided Jerry's house.
You talked to Mom?
Uh-huh.
What'd she say?
Same as Tom. Family comes first.
I'm talking about 15 years, Louis. It's like 15 years of my life.
What do you want me to say, Jerry? That you should testify against your own brother? Go ahead.
What would you do? I mean, it doesn't seem right. I take the fall by myself? I mean...
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, yeah? You don't think you're next on their list, huh? Believe me, if they're coming for me today, they're coming for you tomorrow.
I can't help you, Jerry.
Wait. Just tell me what to do! You understand the government has entered a plea agreement with you stipulating you will receive 3 years probation in exchange for any statement you make that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I understand. Good. Let's start with Friday, June 28th. Tell us what happened between you and your brother. Came by the house early. 6:30. Went out for the paper, but he's already sitting in his car in the driveway. And what did you say to each other?
What's up? Morning. Need your boat.
Oh. It's about the ones who are blackmailing you?
Yeah. Can you help me?
I don't know. I mean, I've got Michelle and the kids.
Don't give me that, Jerry. I was there when you needed me. It's your turn.
What do we do?
Get dressed, get in your car, and follow me over to my house.
Oh my God.
Come back and pick this other stuff up later.
Help me.
How far are we?
About 70 miles.
Let's stop here. Help me get it in.
Are you sure?
Pick it up.
What the hell? It's styrofoam. It's not gonna sink.
Screw that. You got a gun?
Yeah, but...
Get it.
Oh, Tom.
Get the gun, Jerry! Put a hole in it. Go on! Put a hole in it!
That's it. I can't do this.
Come on, Jerry! Be a man!
No, do what you want. Just tell me when it's over.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know! There's chain and anchors on the stern beside you. Just tell me when it's over.
Oh, God!
Tom! Tom, is it over?
Yeah. It's over.
Do you know who was inside the cooler? I figured it was the woman who was blackmailing him. What happened next? Went back to his house. So I busted up the couch and threw it with the carpets in the dumpster.
At the Capano construction site.
Tom helped me come up with this story. I was afraid I'd never remember it.
So what'd you do?
Wrote it down. Got it right here. In case I ever needed it, you know?
Guglielmo. Hey, Dembski. Miss me? Nah, he's not going anywhere. I'll tell you one thing. As soon as we finish with Louis, I'm making the arrest. Same to you.
How much longer is this going to go on?
However long it takes, Mr. Capano. That is, unless you'd like to refuse immunity and face your own charges of conspiracy, concealing evidence.
Fine. Whatever.
You were saying your brother told you what happened the last night he saw Anne-Marie.
That's right. He said that after dinner, they came back to his house, and while he was upstairs, she tried to slit her wrists. That's how the blood got everywhere.
And when did he tell you this?
The next day, I guess. He said that he and Jerry threw the stuff in the dumpsters and that I should have them emptied right away.
When you started to hear about Anne-Marie's disappearance, did you think then that your brother might have been the one who killed her?
No, I really didn't. You see, he had convinced me that she was a pretty messed up girl, so I figured she'd probably just show up in a day or so.
Did Capano tell you exactly what he threw in the dumpster?
The couch, the carpet, I guess, a gun.
A gun?
Yeah, and he said he wished he had never thrown it away because if he still had it, you would see that it was never fired.
Did he tell you where he got it?
No. And I didn't ask him.
At some point, you came to believe that your brother killed Anne-Marie Fahey. Isn't that correct?
You want to get that?
The service will take a message. Call him Connolly.
Is not available. Please leave a message after.
Well, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. Jerry came to me And he said he couldn't keep the secret anymore.
What secret was that?
Basically, that Tom had asked him to get rid of a body. And that it was probably Anne Marie.
Is that all Jerry told you?
No. He asked if he knew someone who could break somebody's legs.
What did you think when he told you that?
Excuse me, Mr. Connolly. Frank Gugliotta needs to speak to you.
Where is he?
On his mobile. The station can patch you through.
Frank. He's running.
Where?
He's getting on the expressway, heading towards Philly.
Frank? Frank, stop him now. If he crosses state lines, he can tie us up for weeks.
Got it. Pull over. Over. Get over.
What are you doing? Get out of that car, keep your hands in plain view. Who do you think you are? Now! This is bull. I wasn't going anywhere. Yeah? I think you're going to prison, Mr. Capano. Got him?
Yeah.
I got him. Bringing him in.
Yeah.
Capano's been arrested.
When?
Just now.
It's my fault. He tried to use me and I let him.
He used everybody. That's what he did.
But I should have known.
How could you have known? He deceived everyone. You cannot blame yourself for having not seen through him. Excuse me. Sorry. Hello. Oh, all right. Thank you.
What's wrong?
They just arrested Tom Capano.
Governor, you want to see this?
We've just been given information of a break in the case of Anne Marie Fahey. We're setting up now outside the Central Police Station, where we're told Thomas Capano will be brought shortly. He was apprehended just a short time ago and is now in police custody.
Thank you. No, I appreciate you telling me. Okay, thanks.
Hi, this is Brian. Thank God. Thank God.
This is nothing but a ridiculous stunt. Expect to have the charges dropped within hours.
Will he plead not guilty?
I'm sorry, our viewers, something on Mr.
Nothing to say, thank you. Are you satisfied justice will finally be served?
I can't talk right now. I already explained my position on this matter. I'm here waiting for my client. Everyone else, over here. Do you have anything
You expect me to understand after what you did to Tommy, after what you did to this family?
I didn't have a choice.
You had a choice, both you and Louis.
Oh, please.
Will you get out of this house? I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your voice.
What about me? What about Louis? Don't you care what happens to us?
You betrayed Tommy. He never would have done that to you. Hello? I see.
What is it? Come on, what is it?
Frank, don't you want to go around back?
Not a chance.
All right, folks, get some air. Let's go. Come on, move it back. Move it back. Come on, give him some room. Give him some room.
When do you expect to be released?
Mr. Capano.
Here's another question. What makes Slotomania the #1 free slots game?
They're huge jackpots. Yes! Yes!
It's a perfect me time game. Yes!
It's new Family Feud slot. Slotomania presents the all-new Family Feud slot. Download now and get 1 million coins and break your piggy for free. Slotomania.
In a case still filled with uncertainty, prime suspect Thomas Capano remains held without bail as police continue to search for the hard evidence needed to convict him of murder.
I need the DA's office in Wellington.
This guy's had this thing since last July?
Since the weekend of the 4th.
It never occurred to him to call anybody?
Nope. Not till he read it in the paper. There. Mr. Tuff, Frank Ugliata, Colin Connolly, U.S. Attorney's Office.
Nice to meet the both of you.
Nice to meet you.
I figured some fishing boat tossed it, so I patched the holes and stuck it in here.
Problem is, we still can't find the gun.
I don't know anything about a gun.
You speak to him, don't you? You've been in to see him.
What's that got to do with anything?
Christine. We're gonna prosecute him whether you help us or not.
I don't want to help you.
I know. Believe me, I know. But please ask yourself something. Are you really sure that you can trust him?
I believe that I know him better than anybody else does. And I'm not saying he's been completely honest with me in the past, but he could never do the things that you're saying.
Would you take a look at this? And tell me what you see.
It's my house.
Tom gave that to a man named Leone, who he hired to break into your house. Is that Tom's handwriting? It's a timeline of your schedule.
You're trying to trick me.
How can I do that? Who else would know where you've hidden these sex toys? Christine, an innocent girl is dead. And we have every reason to believe that Tom Capano is going to blame you for the murder. I'm sorry.
We really appreciate what you've done. So what happens now?
Well, there's a lot of work between now and the trial, and a conviction is never guaranteed.
Is there any chance her body might still be recovered?
We're hoping that we might still be able to give her a proper burial.
I'm sorry. The Coast Guard said that even if we got to the exact place in the ocean, there would be nothing left to find. There's something you should know. The ice chest that Capano used to transport your sister has been recovered. A fisherman out of Rehoboth Bay found it a few days after the murder. He didn't know what it was until the story came out in the papers. He's had it in his shed ever since.
Is it here now?
It is, but...
We'd like to see it.
Are you sure?
We need to see it.
It's, been repaired.
Could you just give us a minute?
We're prepared to offer life imprisonment in exchange for a guilty plea.
Guilty of what?
Federal kidnapping resulting in murder.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Why?
It's circumstantial.
We have his brother's affidavit stating he saw a woman's foot sinking into the sea.
Yeah? And how are you going to prove it was Anne Maria's without any physical evidence?
I don't think that's an issue.
You don't? Well, I think it might play differently with a jury.
So, I hear you have a plea bargain for me.
I'm offering you a chance to avoid execution.
Don't you mean more like salvage your case?
Shall we?
Why don't we step inside and discuss it?
What is this?
Physical evidence corroborating Jerry's statement. I also have a copy of your credit card bill and a receipt from the store where you purchased the cooler.
I have nothing to say. Get me out of here.
This doesn't prove anything! Not here!
Mr. Capano! By the way, I sleep very well at night.
I don't do your job. He was instrumental in getting this facility built. You didn't know that, did you? But I'm not gonna be here long. Just watch. Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Tell me you love me. Say it. Say you love me. You still love me, don't you? That's what gets me through here, Christine. Look at me. You don't believe me?
They've been asking me about the gun, Todd.
Listen to me, okay? As long as they cannot connect me with the gun, they have no case.
Well, what if they can connect you?
Don't argue with me. It's not possible. We both know you're the one who bought it.
But you told me to.
Shh. What are you, stupid? This room is probably bugged. You are so confused. Chris, I don't think you're thinking very clearly. No one is saying that you did it. Everyone is entitled to buy a gun. You even used a credit card. It proves you have nothing to hide. Chris, look. We just have to hold it together a little longer, okay? Be strong. Remember what I told you.
I told him
Excuse me?
about the gun. I told him everything.
No. 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 No.
You
no.
used me for 17 years. You lied. Cheated.
You're killing me.
You are killing me! It's a trick. Don't you see? It's a lie!
No, where's the lie? And I'm not lying to myself anymore. Bye, Tom.
You know what you've done? Chris, I need you. You can't just turn on me. You have hurt me very, very badly.
It was a very brave thing you did in there, Kristen.
Poor girl was the brave one, not me.
Thank you. Can we arrange a ride home for you?
I think I'd rather be alone, thank you.
She broke my heart.
I had a dream where I saw myself leading a different kind of life. I had a family, and we were playing in the park on one of those perfect days. I was content, the person I'd always hoped I could be. There was a side of me I showed to the world and a side I kept hidden. But now I think there's something deeper, something beneath the secrets I kept. I feel safe.